Well, welcome to another Seek Out the Adventure video. We are in a team of three 40-year-olds, pretending that we are young and gunning. Yeah, we're heading up to do Lighthouse Tower. These two have climbed it, I have not, but we're gonna have some fun. But yeah, we're out here for the weekend. We ditched the wives and kids. Main objective is to go into Canyonlands National Park, climb a tower called Standing Rock, but we're here a day early. We're gonna warm up on Lighthouse. Just climbing, hiking up above this amazing view, a big bend here in the Moab area. We parked way down there. We just finished the approach. It's a short but steep hike. But we're now at the Berschrund, if you want to call it that. Just this short little stint before we officially start roping up and pitching it out. All right, approach pitch done. Now it's time to get ourselves over to the route itself. What are we looking at?
There's our climb right there.
Is that it?
Yep. First pitch goes up.
Well, I found me a nice little perch after leading up the second pitch of Lighthouse. Woo! It definitely pushed me to some of my limits with a little squeeze and off-width chimney thing. But I ended up having to hang once, but it's so nice to just be perched here. So I've now got both of them on belay. One of them's climbing right now, the other one will start climbing eventually, and then I'll be simul-belaying both of them.
I don't know how you stemmed across that.
Well, I had the lower down to it.
Yeah, that was hard. That's cool.
I'm tying you off here just to back up, but
oh, yeah,
you're practically on auto right there.
Now. You can start reorganizing this mess.
So first time climbing outside for the year, and first desert tower in many years. And I'd like to thank my wife for allowing this to happen. She's stuck at home with the kids. We kind of take the tag team approach. That's how we get things done with the kids, and then yeah, every once in a while we're able to ditch the kids altogether and go on adventures, just the two of us, or we go on the family adventures. So it's always a mixture. That right there is Scott's funny piece. Love it. I don't know if I would have liked that lead. You're really just, you did all of that slab over that one bolt. Like,
I know. It's
Go for a ride.
It had that bomber cam though. So
whoa, look at this. The top of this just gets smaller and smaller.
That's right. Did you see the UFO that landed on top of that?
These guys are pretty ugly. All right, we made it to the top of the Lighthouse Tower. Look how small, oh, I'm losing my balance. Oh, look how small of a pedestal it is. Darren took the first pitch, I took the second pitch, and then Scott took us to the top. All right, day 2 of our Moab trip. We're here in Canyonlands National Park, where we just drove like 2.5 hours on the White Rim Trail to get to our descension point, where we will descend down beyond the White Rim to a tower called Standing Rock. Yeah, it's gonna be sweet. Just have patience. We will show you what it looks like. It's sweet. It stands all by itself. And it looks gnarly. But first, we have to organize all our gear from yesterday. Yeah. Did anyone ever tell you have a nice rack?
Yeah, every day.
We've officially launched off to outer space. We got Scott starting the first pitch on Standing Rock. He's gonna go up that corner and then traverse out right underneath that roof. All of our dreams are coming true. What did you think of that belly crawl? I didn't like it. Yep, right there behind Darren, you can see the shadow of what we're on right now. Just finishing up the first pitch, but we're gonna do what it takes to stand on top of this thing.
I'm not going down.
Oh boy, do we have some stories to tell you.
Hot dog.
Oh my gosh.
So Scott's up there right now, topping us out. So this is the 4th pitch. This tower, at least this route on the tower, it's 2 long pitches to begin with and then 2 short pitches. Whew! And all of them are just like a slap in the face, at least to us. As you can tell, the sun is going over the ridge. We've got to chase the daylight. We got to get to the top, snap some photos, and then start the rappel down. But we are going to be hiking out in the dark. We have to hike through all of that, all the way to the top of that shelf that the sun's still shining on. And we're most likely going to do it in the dark.
Yeah, but as the crow flies, we're only like, what, half a mile from our car?
I know, if only we had like we could zip line
Yeah.
from here to there. Had to bust out some aid moves. I haven't aid climbed in a long time, and I don't have the aid gear with me, so I had to MacGyver it and then also remember how to do it. But it got us through. I think all of us had little moments on our own pitches. Yes. We're just like, what are we doing? We could be comfortable eating Cheetos and watching movies and getting frisky with our wives, but instead we're here doing this. Is he at the top? All right, lifelong dream for Scott Epperson.
But he's been waiting to do this since he was 15, and he's now pushing 40.
There we go. Peekaboo! 2 more weeks of spring or winter. All right, well, it's looking like the sun is winning this race. We're still at the top, trying to get our rappel set up. And then we got to do, how many wraps? 2? 3? 3 wraps. And then the sludge back up to the rim. So we are going to be in the dark for sure, but man, wouldn't trade it for anything. Standing on top of this thing is pretty awesome. Too bad it's a national park. Otherwise, we could have drone footage of us up here.
I know,
It'd be so killer.
Dude, that's lame. Someone needs to talk to the park.
I know.
About that.
Oh well. You guys can just imagine with all the other footage we got of the tower, just imagine what we're standing on right now. All right, the last obstacle to get out of here is Jumaring up this rope we rappelled down. We'll finish the hike to the truck, and then we will do the 2.5 to 3 hour off-road drive back to the main road, and then we're on the highway at least another 3 hours of driving unless we decide to just zonk somewhere. We're gonna wrap it here.
You're doing
Good night,
amazing.
everyone.